Daniel Ricciardo has been out of a drive in Formula 1 since the Singapore Grand Prix, when Liam Lawson took his seat, but is now being linked to the new Cadillac entry in 2026. Ricciardo himself has now responded to those rumours, with the Aussie not having announced anything about his future in motorsport. Before we dive in though, we do these videos all year long and we'll continue doing them during the winter break. So if you want to stay up to date in the world of F1, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much in advance. After 257 Grand Prix and 8 wins, Ricciardo's F1 career does look and feel like it's over. The Aussie was replaced at VCarb earlier this year and has faded into the background since, focusing on other projects outside of racing. Recently, however, rumours have emerged that Cadillac are sniffing around Ricciardo regarding their 2026 entry into the sport. ESPN has already rubbished these rumours, saying no contact was ever made between the two parties, and Ricciardo himself has said as much. When a fan approached the Aussie on camera on social media and asked about Cadillac, he responded, quote, "No, I'm done." After over 30 years, it seems like there will finally be a Grand Prix in Africa once more in the near future. Rwanda President Paul Kagame announced that the country has submitted an official bid to get Formula 1 within its borders. F1 has broadened its horizons and aggressively expanded to new countries in recent years, but Africa remains unrepresented on the calendar, something Lewis Hamilton has often criticized the sport for. Not since Kyalami in 1993 has F1 been on the continent, but that wait, at least it looks like, will soon be over. According to Autosport, the Grand Prix would not be held on a street circuit, as almost all recent new entries have done, but rather a new track near the capital city of Kigali. No date or year has been made official as of yet for the Rwanda Grand Prix, so watch this space. Over to FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem, who is not against the introduction of full-time stewards as long as the drivers pay for them. Currently, there is a rotating roster of stewards who are all volunteers. Drivers have called for this to be professionalized, but Ben Sulayem says it's the drivers and not the FIA who should go out of pocket. George Russell is one of the heads of the GPDA, the Grand Prix Drivers Association, and thinks stewarding decisions would be more predictable and consistent if there was a set number of paid stewards who travel to every race. Ben Sulayem is not against the idea, but is very much against the FIA ponying up. It's very nice talk, but when they say professional and they want professional, they don't want to pay for it. That is so obvious. They talk and then they say, "Where are you putting the money? Why don't we do this?" But I don't say, "Oh sorry, what about you?" The drivers are getting over $100 million. Do I ask where they spend it? No, it's up to them. It's their right. It takes time to educate them. It takes time to train them, and then you evolve them, so we have a program. I see the point about having them maybe like the Premier League, where they, the referees, are paid, but we don't have the money to do that. And finally, Toto Wolff is adamant that the infamous 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix did not impact Lewis Hamilton's performance in the following years. Hamilton had his first ever winless seasons in F1 in 2022 and 23, but according to Wolff, this is entirely coincidental. I don't think I need to remind anyone of what happened at the Yas Marina circuit in 2021, but something that is worth mentioning is that Hamilton had always won at least one race in every season of his F1 career, a record 15 seasons in a row. That streak was snapped in 2022 when the Breton went winless, but Wolff rejects the idea that those things are connected. The ending of 2021 is something that's going to be with us forever when it comes to our professional lives. But I don't think that the ending of 21 had any whatsoever correlation to not driving as fast anymore or any of that. Overall, as a human being, professional and outside of the car, he's getting more complete every time. Well, that's it for today's news video. We'll be back again later in the week. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the very next one.